I've talked in some previous videos about choosing what kind of business you want to support yourself while living off grid. And once you've chosen that business, I talked about getting everything set up and established and getting your first customers, working all the kinks out of your business. Well, once you're done with that, the next step is marketing. And that's a real big step because you're no longer selling to just family and friends, but you're getting strangers to buy your product. That's the true test of a business. My name's Joe. Please like and subscribe if you like this content, and welcome to my channel, Off Grid Solitude. The most basic form of marketing is word of mouth marketing. Now, a lot of people use word of mouth to mean not doing anything at all. Let the customers find you. But that's not really what it is. I mean, there's a lot of networking involved and just going around telling people about your business. And also, when you have a customer, a good customer, have them tell all their friends, have them recommend you. You have to ask for that recommendation because people don't know if you want more business. So there is an active aspect to it. And while it is pretty low cost, and it does work eventually, it's very slow. So word of mouth should always be part of your advertising and marketing. You definitely can't rely on it just in the beginning, or you'll go hungry while you wait for those orders to come in. One step up from word of mouth will be things like signs. If you had a roadside stand selling apples from your trees, if you're just sitting at a table, I don't think anybody's going to stop. You have a nice sign that says apples for sale. You need something to tell people that you're in business. Signs are very good for that. You can put signage on your vehicles. You've seen them, door magnets and on the tailgate of pickups for construction companies and lots of other things. And if a sign won't work for you, you could print up a little postcard or a colorful business card and hand that out, sort of as a flyer, and that would work when a sign can't. And word of mouth and signage works great. Some people never move beyond that. Advertising through the mail. The post office will do an every door mailing for you. And it's the cost of postage. You know, you design a flyer or a door hanger or a postcard, and they'll give it to every person, every address in whatever area you pick. That's pretty effective. One good thing about those offline things is it's something tangible. You can hold on to it. A lot of people will take that flyer and they'll put it in a drawer. They're not ready to buy today, but they do hold on to it. And then months later, you get the call and you get the sale. But if you want to, the next step would be social media. But instead of just having a social media account and posting funny things that you see or interesting things or maybe even articles related to your situation, you can actually advertise your business and ask for sales. It doesn't matter what business you have. If you're an accountant, you can give accounting tips, and also at the end of that post give your contact information and ask for a sale, offer a discount. You know, the call to action, they call it. Call now or buy now and get 10% off with a coupon code, things like that. That works pretty well. There's a high level of trust since you've spent so much time and effort building up a community around your social media. But much like word of mouth, it takes a long time to see those return on your investment. And finally, there's online advertising. Google ads, Microsoft, Facebook ads, TikTok has some ads. I'm in the process of setting up Google Ads for my business right now. Um, it's not as easy as they say. There's a lot of hoops you have to jump through, and that's just not Google, but all of them. I set up my account, and I linked my store to my account, and Google immediately suspended me. So I don't know why. So there's an appeal process, and you can jump through all these extra hoops, and they maybe will reinstate your account, maybe not. So there are other options. I'll go through the process, but I'm not too hopeful. It might just be easier to slide on over to Facebook ads or Microsoft. Those should work a little bit better once you got everything set up. Give yourself plenty of time. Don't do it while you're under pressure. Give yourself time to set up your accounts and everything and figure out what kind of ad campaign you want, things like that. And they should work a little bit better if you have good keywords and a well-designed ad campaign. And you can set your budget, set it as low as you can at first. They usually have minimums, and that way you don't spend all your money until you figure out exactly how it's working. But all of them take either work or patience or money, or a combination of all three. So be prepared for that. But that's not really the big problem. You can work through that. Just keep at it and get it done. A bigger problem might be the mental game. I had a friend, and he had a computer repair business. You know, he would go to small businesses and fix whatever computer problem they have. And he was doing very well, but he wanted to grow a little bit more. So I said, great, let me help you. You know, we can do some of those postcard mailings. And he said, yeah, he wants to grow, but I don't want to give out his address, his phone number, and have people calling him all the time. And I'm thinking, that's a problem. I mean, you should want these people to call you. I mean, to place an order, to give you money. So that you have to overcome that initial shyness and things like that. I had another person who was afraid he would get too much business, didn't want to be overwhelmed, so didn't advertise at all. Well, that's a mistake for two reasons. One, yeah, you want that business. You want to grow. Two, it does not grow as fast as you think. You know, the response rate of most of these things is 1% if you're lucky. So for every 100 people that drive by your roadside stand, only one stops. And for every 100 postcards you mail out, only one will call you back. And same with Google Ads, for every $100 you spent, you might get one order. It's a very important step early on to make sure you don't have any of those mental blocks like that, because they'll just kill your business dead and you don't even realize it's happening. And other things like a bad ad campaign, you can overcome that, you can fix that, you can just do it again. But those mental blocks, real hard to overcome. Luckily, there's lots of information out there. There's lots of help out there. Whether it's motivational or the mechanics of setting all these things up or just advice on budgets and things like that. You know, business advice like that is one of the largest niches out there. So I'd say half of YouTube is about that. So there's help out there if you need it. Well, thanks for watching. I've been away from YouTube for a bit working on building this business of mine. It's taken a while. But in the next couple days, I'll post a advertisement for some of my products, and you can watch that and see how I did it. And I'll see you next time.